What is going on, YouTube? This is your boy JCab Gen X Gaming with a video, a reaction video at that. I this morning was outside smoking a cigarette, drinking coffee before I get ready for work, and came across a video on YouTube with Bad Boy Beaman. And as we all know, Basic Jit's been on the case as well with Nadia, with their cheating antics and entities, and saying just because she's a female beating up on the boys on Warzone, this is why. The TV's turned up. It's time to start getting in the video. Break this down.
Hey, it's your skin. Mineral protection may not look as good as it
I don't
feels.
like these ads
CeraVe
anymore
Sheer
than
Tint
you do.
Mineral Sunscreen blend.
Let's skip it.
We recently put a video out showcasing how Nadia had clearly been using the VPN. She went through a period of a couple of days where she tried to stop using the VPN, but it appears she may have fell back into the use of said VPN.
Now I want to cut him off right here. See, she was using a VPN. Not only just a VPN, but also aimbot. But as I watched this video this morning, he's going to explain how she really admitted to cheating, not so much saying it, but it was pretty much showing on her play history on Warzone. Let's get back into it.
But what better way to address this from her than actually admitting to it in the form of some TikTok videos. She posted 2 videos on TikTok where she has essentially admitted to using a VPN. Check this one out.
Steady trying to find the motive. Why
Yeah, she's just good in the back of that cop car, don't she?
Now that was just the first video where she's clearly admitted to using a VPN to break skill-based matchmaking in Warzone, stating that if it's illegal...
See, there you have it, folks. Using a VPN to get past skill-based matchmaking. The destruction of SBMM. As he goes through this video, and it's only 3 minutes, but mine may be a little short as well. Is trying to get try to explain my reaction on this as I watched. And shout outs to Bad Boy Beaman, by the way, and making this video, and shout outs to his sources as well as sharing this video, as well as I'm sharing this video. And shout outs to my boy Basic G, as he's trying to expose not only Nadia but Diaz, Biffle, Swag It, and as I call it, Santag It, as he's getting Santagged by Swag It from behind.
In the next COD, then, well, that's going to be her, locked up in the back of a police car. But in the second video she put out, she actually threw a lot of the large streamers under the bus as well. Check this out. Right? So she's claiming that a lot of these streamers are doing it, so why can't she? Is that not the same attitude of all cheaters? If you can't beat them, join them. If they're doing it, why can't I? It doesn't make it right. As your parents should have taught you at a young age, 2 wrongs do not make a right. But in this case, that's what Nadia's using as a get.
Cut him off right there. Yeah, it kind of makes me wonder everything she's did in life. Well, I'm not going to say in life, because I don't know what she's done in life as far as what this shows in the videos, is that things she does on Warzone as far as cheating, using VPN and aimbot, reflects back on not only herself but the people that raised her. I don't know her. I don't know the people that raised her personally, but makes it look like and sound like that, you know, what she does on Warzone as far as cheating goes, is that it's okay. Or they're doing it, why can't I do it? If you can't beat them, join them. In some circumstances like this, it makes you look weak. It makes her look really, really weak. As far as cheating goes, it's not okay. It doesn't. We don't know what else she's cheated on. Grades, tests, boyfriends. But yeah, let's get back into this video.
Out of jail free card apparently. I just wanted to sum up her response to being accused of VPN. She has admitted it, therefore is a cheater. But check out this next video clip that we're going to be showing you today. This is actually from Starfox. I'm going to pronounce it that way, I'm not sure if it's right, but
I'm going to cut him off right there. And as you watch further into this video, what I saw this morning was almost basically, and I want to say basically the same thing that I saw on Basic Jit's video when he was breaking down frame by frame as to Diaz Biffle was cheating on 1v1 versus a COD Pro player. So I don't know. You make the call on this one and see if it looks the same to you as it did to me.
he posted a video showing how Nadia locked onto an enemy through a wall after hours of searching, and this is bearing in mind while she was running a monitor cam. She's searching left and right, looking all around this building, and all of a sudden she pushes into a room and fires into, well, a wall. But her aim seems to adjust in a snapping manner to something, and what do you know, she peeks out of the window and there's the enemy stood right where her aim snapped to. Check it out.
Where did this guy go?
See, at this point, she's looking for her enemy because apparently she had seen him before she was in the building. See, she's looking up. She's going through the building again, up the stairs, through that room. Guys, did you see that? Should I rewind that? Just watch.
Where did this guy go?
Yeah, she can't find him at this point, but just watch when she goes back in the building up the stairs as she's trying to scout the land out up, you know, around the building up top. Did you hear the gunfire?
I confused the hell out of me.
Turn this up a little bit. I'll rewind it once more. It's the last time.
Where did this guy go?
See? She found her enemy by snapping onto him through a wall and firing at a wall. See, this is what I don't get. Is on a video game, I know back in my time when I played video games, there were cheat codes, there were buff codes, there was a thing called a Game Genie and a Game Shark. I've used both of them, but at the end of the day, it is cheating. And I can admit to that. I mean, I can admit to cheating the AI. But as far as in a multiplayer game in these days now, not once have I ever never, ever, 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 ever cheated in multiplayer. But it seems easier for these people now, such as Nadia, Diaz Biffle, Faye Swag, Santana, and the rest of their busted ass group. You need over there? You want to be part of the video, honey? Oh. I'll get it. Huh? Excuse me for 1 second, fellas. Okay. Now, back to what I was saying, if I can remember, I'm 45 and my memory seems to leave me sometimes. So, yeah, back to the cheaters, you know, as I'm just name dropping a lot of you guys, like Nadia, Diaz Biffle, which he thinks he's some sort of fucking god at this point, you know, because he's using the aimbot. Oh my gosh, he's whooping the CDL pros asses with aimbot, and apparently he's on this little ego inflation that, you know, that head of his is just blown up. He thinks he's some kind of badass. In my opinion, he's just a skinny little fuck boy, little spit fuck. My opinion. Faye Swag, Santana, and the rest of their little group. And can't name them all because I can't remember them all. But I don't know, it is what it is. Your generation is just thinks it's just okay to cheat on video games. It's getting y'all so much clout, so much hype, and oh my gosh, you guys are getting paid for it by Activision, so y'all can bring in the player base and these little kids that want to get in the back pocket of their mommies and daddies and get their credit card out just so they can buy shit. It's disgusting, degrading, pathetic. But as we go on through this video, actually I'll just let you watch through the rest of it, and I'll stay quiet.
I just don't understand how she's going to get out of this one. She's clearly using lower torso aimbot. She is clearly locking onto enemies through walls. She was clearly using either a 2D radar or some form of ESP on a second monitor before she started doing her monitor cams, and she's clearly now admitted to using a VPN. And the fact is, she claimed with the VPN the reason she uses it is because all the other large streamers are doing the same thing. So, is that why she's using aimbot and wall hacks as well? I think so. If you did enjoy the video, guys, hit the thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you did enjoy this video, guys, give it a share. Thank you very much. And why don't you go and check this video out here? Nice one.
1.5 million acres of Oklahoma farmland. So
there you have it, folks. Admits that she is cheating, even though she didn't really say that she admitted to cheating, but it really showed. I mean, something's really off when you're looking for your enemy and you're running around the building, in the building, upstairs, through a door, and automatically your aim locks onto a wall. Then she fires a couple rounds. Then she goes, peeks out the window, and lo and behold, there's her enemy right there that she's been looking for. Holy shit. You know, it seems like right now that aimbot has gotten sloppy. Because either she didn't know when to shut it off or turn it back on. Excuse me. It seemed like she never turned it off to begin with. Keep it on, and it locks in on her enemy through a wall, and she peeks out the window and finds her enemy. So, as Triple B, Bad Boy Beaman, says that there's no way out of this one, I don't think so. And it's blatantly right there in the video. And he talked about another video where he went through her play history in Warzone. I'm not sure where to find that one. So already in the history. Here we go. She tried to hide it. I think this is it. Let's find out. By Triple B, once again. Shout outs to Bad Boy Beaman.
You think every big person in the industry grinded atomic all of them by themselves? Yeah. There's literally a business for that people do. And I know the people who do it.
So we've got some good news today. Nadia has stopped using a VPN. Well, at least for now anyway. She is still using aimbot, so it's still a work in progress, but at least she's taken those small steps back to legitimacy, if she was ever there in the first place. So, how do I know that she's not using a VPN anymore? Well, recently she decided to make her stats public again on codtracker.gg. This is something that she hid from everybody for quite a while, a couple of weeks in fact, probably to allow her time to play without a VPN to build up those stats on the site so that when people go and look, it looks legit. However, if you scroll back to August 21st, you can see that was the day she decided to stop using a VPN to get bot lobbies. Now, a VPN is used to break the skill-based matchmaking in Warzone that allows you to play against players that you shouldn't really be going up against. And Nadia has been well and truly taking advantage of these things, as well as using aimbot, of course. So, as stated,
So, how do you think she's been getting most of her clout? And it's like, you know, the rest of them that use these this software as VPNs to bypass through this SBMM plus using aimbot. If you can use a VPN to get past the skill-based matchmaking, why do you need aimbot? Why do you need it? Why does she need it? Why does Swang need it? Why does Biffle need it? Why does Santana need it? Why does the rest of their little swaggy group need it? It's beyond my understanding is for the fact that, you know, there's no legitimacy and no integrity in gameplays anymore. I mean, it's just what I'm watching here is just, it's sickening. But, you know, maybe it's not too late for her. Maybe she can be converted. Maybe she can be turned back. Maybe she'd be able to play legitimate without having to use the software she was using. But this video here is where he's gone through her play history in Warzone. Maybe she needed all that software to be able to play good because she probably sucked to begin with.
Count is now public. We can see this through Battle.net. Nadia Amin, hashtag 1133. You can see over here if we go to overview. Lifetime stats, 6,527 matches, 704 wins, 10.8% win ratio, 3.36 KD. But we want to be paying attention to the match history now because we're not going to be looking at her overall like wins and.
Now, I want everybody to put y'all's ears on because this man right here, he's digging. He's doing some real deep digging in her match history. You know, as far as wins, losses, how many games she's played, what her KD is, it fluctuates, and he pretty much pinpoints on the. I'm not going to say the exact date when she quit using it, but he's pretty close.
And so on, we're paying attention just to the lobby KDs. September the 2nd, the average lobby KD was 1.34. We can keep scrolling down though because we are in September now, and she's only just recently made these stats public. September the 1st, 1.28. Now you can tell that no VPN is being used here. Even on August 31st, 1.10. We keep scrolling back, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to rush through this as quick as possible because these are all positive. You can clearly see that she's not using a VPN in all of these lobbies, okay? But we're going to scroll back to the day she decided to stop using it. And it's very simple to see, and I don't think she realises that people can go back.
Now, as you can see, that most of her Warzone play was Resurgence quads. She never really did any solos. Maybe there was like a few solos in that game list. But mainly Resurgence quads. I mean, she was teamed up with somebody. Maybe with randoms, maybe with people she knew, maybe the people that she knew that were actually good COD players, or using the software that she's using. But let's get back in the video.
And check, you could scroll all the way back to the first ever game played on this account if you really wanted to. This way you'd be able to see if there has ever been a name change on the account, whether or not it was a padded stats account, say somebody's loaded it up with stats and then sold it on. These are things you'd be able to tell from searching through the history of COD Tracker. So we're almost there now. Even August 23rd here is 0.83, but you've got to take into consideration there's only been 3 games played there, so that could just be luck of the draw maybe. Oh no, okay, 28, so now it's showing us 1.03. Ignore that, we'll keep scrolling. August 22nd, 1.04. Still positive overall, and this is what we're paying attention to. Yes, you can have days where you might have 1 or 2 games that are like, I don't know, like a 0.6, 0.7, but the rest of them will level your overall days like experience above a 1 KD. But this is August 21st. This is 15 games played, and that's a lobby average of 0.92. This right here is the last day I believe Nadia was using a VPN to break the skill-based matchmaking. We can scroll further back if you really wanted to, and we could really take a look. Look, August 20th, 0.95. We could keep scrolling as far back, and you could tell that August 21st was the day she decided to stop using a VPN, based on the fact that prior to that date, all of her average day lobbies.
So it might be the day she stopped using the VPN, but maybe started to use aimbot.
Were under a 1. After that, they were all above a 1. Now, Nadia will of course be going into better lobbies against harder players, but this is where we will be able to see if she decides to crank her aimbot up. Who knows, maybe she will stop locking onto the sort of arse area and start locking onto the chest or head. She's going to need to if she's coming up against better players. But she made her stats public recently and started bragging on social media about those VPN lobbies, as she put it, almost like she was trolling and joking. I don't think she realises how COD Tracker GG works. Nadia, pay attention. You can scroll back through the whole history of your account. We can see the day you stopped using a VPN to break skill-based matchmaking. So yes, hats off to you for at least going a little bit legit with the VPN side of things. But turn your aimbot off, love. It's not doing anyone any favours. Everybody knows you're cheating. Some people just aren't willing to speak about it, but I am. And we're going to be taking a further look into your gameplay very soon. So whilst it's great that you've actually decided to step away from the VPN and to get them bot lobbies, just turn the aimbot off. It's that simple. Guys, if you've enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up if you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications. Hey, and why not give the video a share? It helps massively. And if you did enjoy this one, you will definitely enjoy this video here. Go and check it out. Thank you.
Sounds to me that he plans to snuff her out. Come on, Nadia. I don't know what it's worth, you know, to cheat in Warzone, because, you know, everybody's doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not everybody. I'm not part of that everybody that you perceive it to be. But that's just me. I know people who don't do it also. They don't cheat. They're just actually good players. Well, guys, this is it for the video on my reactions, on my sharing the videos of Bad Boy Beaman. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.